welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today I'm doing another kind of, well, it's kind of a chit chat get ready with me, but it's also practicing another eye look as a potential for the Makeup Revolution party that I'm going to in a few days time. This look is 100% stolen with permission from a lovely girl called Ellie Cunningham. This is a picture that she posted on the beauty group Mrs. Gloss and the Goss yesterday, I think, and I was immediately like, hey, can I steal that look? And this is her Instagram here. I'll insert her Instagram, so please go and check her out on Instagram and send her some love. And thank you, Ellie, for letting me steal your look, and also I like you because you got the same name as my niece. So today we are playing again with the Soft as Nails palette. This is a completely new look with the Soft as Nails palette. I love playing with this palette. I'm going to talk to you about how much I love it in the video, so I won't talk about that much right now. I also picked up a new shade of the Maybelline Superstay, which clearly suits my skin tone better than the one I was using previously. How was I getting away with it? We also play with quite a few Milani goodies in this video, and yeah, I think that's all I have to say. Please do subscribe before you watch my video. Just do it now. The button's just down there. It's free. So if you want to just hear me prattle on for a while and see how I got this entire makeup look, then do please just stay tuned. Hi. Why do I get so awkward? There's nobody here but me. Picked a really bad day to film because there's like builders everywhere. Don't know if you can hear that. Sorry. So yeah, like I said, I'm going to try and kind of recreate that look that you will have seen in the introduction, but here it is again. I will say, from having done this side, it realistically looks nothing like the picture. There we are. I do still like how this came out, and I think when we've got the rest of our makeup on as well, everything will look really, really good, I hope. I'm also going to use this today. Where are you? My new shade in the Maybelline Superstay. I picked this up in 05 Light Beige. Although apparently there's now, well, there always has been a 03 even lighter shade. I have never seen that in Edinburgh. It's not even that I haven't seen the bottle, it's like in the stand where it's like shade 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's never been a slot light enough, like lighter than 05. Do you know what I mean? So I've never even seen a lighter shade, but there we go, there is a lighter shade. However, I think, especially compared to my other one, this one will be a much better match for me. Although, no, I think it'll be fine. It ever so slightly oxidizes on me. I think compared to my neck, that'll be grand actually. Oh, I'm excited because I love this foundation so much. It's just as good as my Huda foundation, but it doesn't break me out. Yeah, there we are. Anyway, let's move on to the eye. So we're obviously using the Soft as Nails palette again. This is another practice for the event, which is now in just a few days time, so I'm really excited. And I think I got a lot of feedback on my kind of natural look. A lot of people said, yeah, it looks really, really nice, but a lot of people said, huh? What are you doing? You do bold eye looks. Why are you thinking about not doing a bold eye look for this event of all events? And even my auntie Liz was like, Melissa, you know, go all out, that's what you do. So I was like, okay. So anyway, I'm first of all dipping into the peach shade. This isn't really going to be like a tutorial, but I'm just going to tell you what I'm doing. So first of all, I'm just going to kind of whap this all over my eyelid above my crease. And I'm also kind of taking it out at the side. I don't know about you, but that's one thing that I really struggle with, is like freehand elongating my eye. I usually have to use tape, because if I try and freehand it, it just looks horrendous, to be honest. So anyway, I'm just popping on that peach shade. A really cool thing about this event is that I'm meeting up with like my internet bestie, Nicole Burton. She is on YouTube. I'll link her channel here, but I talk about her pretty much in every video because she thinks I'm obsessed with her, which I kind of am. But I've actually just found out today I'm going to be meeting up with Anna. I don't know how to pronounce her second name. It's a Polish second name. Let me see. Anna Swash. this gorgeous girl here. I followed her on Instagram for a long time. She's always been very, very supportive of me. I've watched her go from like 10,000 subscribers to almost 50. She's so nice, and anyway, she's going to the event as well, so I'm gonna get to meet up with her and I'll feel like I'm meeting a famous person. So yeah, that's cool. Right, back to makeup. Melissa, put makeup on whilst yabbering. So I've kind of got that fluffy, messy-ish peach on. I'm going to go into the smaller brush, and I think I'm going to kind of mix this shade here and this shade here. I don't know what shade she used in the inspiration that I'm taking, and especially because I've lost the card with the names on this palette. So I was just kind of guessing what I thought she used, even though her look is way different to how this one's turned out. But still, I'm using the whole kind of even just shape and general colorway as my inspiration, so definitely go and check her out on Instagram. I will obviously link her down below. Isn't this palette insanely pigmented? How is it £10? Trying to see how far I pulled it out on the other side, I'm not sure. And then I'm going to go back in with that peach and just make sure it's not too harsh. If you need a blending brush of dreams, I can't recommend this Nima brush enough. This is the Nima Bell brush, and it's just amazing. It's just huge, it's fluffy. Mine needs a wash, so, but look how big that is. It's super fluffy. It's just the right amount of density. It's lovely. Still quite new to me, so there are a few hairs kind of naturally shedding. That is nothing to worry about with a brush, by the way, if it sheds a little bit. If you want to know more about brushes, I'd really recommend watching Stephanie Nicole's video that she did. It was like with Muse, and it was talking about their new brush range, and it was just phenomenal. Anyway, I'm going to go into this colour here just above the black. I don't know what it's called. Sorry. I'm going to start popping that in my crease. Not as high as I've taken the previous two shades. This is a lovely colour. I'm kind of connecting it to my bottom lash line just so I see what angle I'm kind of aiming for. I'm going to just packing that on messily all the way to the very inner corner, and then I'm going to blend it out. I always tend to go back in with my blending brush without adding any extra product, and just holding it at the kind of end of the brush is making it kind of floppy and not like pigment placey. It's just going to kind of help diffuse things more. So I'm pretty happy with that. I'm now going to go into both of these, I don't want to try and show things like that, both of these browns here, just kind of dip between them. And I'm gonna start popping that in my crease as well to deepen it up even more. Honestly, this palette's just as good as my high-end palettes. It really is. I think I talk about how much I love it every time I use it, but it's really, really insane. I'm gonna start putting it on kind of inner corner and outer corner of my lid as well, just so that kind of start getting that spotlight effect. And then back in with another blending brush and just make sure that's not harsh. And then I even went in with the black just on the very inner corner and very outer corner. I don't take it into my crease, just to really get that depth on the outer parts, like that. I wonder if that center part needs to be a bit higher. so funny, in fact, when I posted that video of my natural makeup look, someone commented and said, I'm unsubscribing. I don't watch you for natural looks. I think the funny thing about it is all YouTubers that I watch do videos that I just don't care about. Like maybe one of them will do like a what's, there's one I never watch. What's in my handbag? Never ever watch them. I don't really care what's in your handbag, to be honest. But I would never unsubscribe just because one video I don't like. I'd certainly never tell them that I was unsubscribing for one video. Okay, I'm going to work on the spotlight part now, and I'm going to take my concealer palette as always. This is the Makeup Forever one. Other concealer palettes do exist, but this is my chosen one. And I'm going to do my line down here, and then do that weird look. Then it transfers up, and then I'm going to start doing it. I can't really speak when I'm doing it. I'm also not wanting a majorly wide one, I want quite a central one. So I'm just gonna try and do that. It's hard to do this on camera. Just gonna blend that out a bit. See how even it is? Probably not at all. That's my only concern about doing this kind of look on the day, is that I won't be able to make it even. But then I won't be filming it, so I'll have like less pressure. Not that great. Not that great, Melissa. Okay, give me 2 seconds, I'll even it up and then I'll come back, because this is just like way too much pressure. Sorry, I thought I was filming and it wasn't filming. All I'm doing is filling in my concealer with this shade here. I think it's called Pink Champagne. And I was saying it works best with your finger to get the most pigment out of it, but I do have to use a brush near the top because I have man sausage fingers, is what I said. There we go, and then actually up at the top I'm going to use the kind of more champagne-y colour beside it. I think it might be called Fairy Lights, potentially. Stop beeping your horns. Just brighten it up even more. Then I'm going to use like this pink shade, this peach, and then the browns and a bit of the black to just start blending it all together. As I always say, you just need to spend a bit of time going between different shades and blending. And don't worry if you cover too much of the inside bit, 'cause you can always just brighten that up again with the original kind of shadow, but right now it's more important to try and blend it as best as you can. Then I'll go back in the center and make sure I've not covered that up too much. We're starting to take shape. We're really starting to take shape here. And a bit more pink. Okay, I think I've kind of got it as far as I can get it right now without going insane. So because it's not me without using glitter, I'm going to go in with my Urban Decay Heavy Metal Glitter Liner in Grind, which is the pink one. I love this liner so much, and we're just going to go over that center part with this. So who's all entering the NYX Face Awards UK this year? I don't think I will. I don't do like SFX makeup or anything like that, and I always think that's the kind of people that do really well in it, so I don't really think I will. I'd like to, obviously, but I just think, you know, I'm not skilled in that department. I just do like maybe kind of unwearable makeup, not like gore or anything. I'm just popping this all over the center, and it's just gonna give a nice kind of hint of pink sparkle, like so. Again, the edges of this will need blending. I'll do that in a second though. So my final step is going to be to go in with the black, and I'm going to line my kind of lash line with it, just so that when I put my lashes on, it's a lot more seamless, and I don't have to kind of spend too long trying to kind of perfect my lashes. It's kind of, yeah, it's gonna help hide the fact that you're not great at putting lashes on, which sometimes I'm like the queen of putting lashes on, and other times I'm like, it's like I've never done it before. So I'm just using that black shadow, which is really pigmented, as you can see. Just trying to tuck it really close to my lash line. No, I don't want it like actual liner. I'm gonna wipe away my fallout as well. Just get rid of that, kind of ruining my look. So I'm gonna use my Pinky Goat Nura lashes, because this is the lash that I'm gonna wear on the day. I always hold them in my tweezers and I apply the glue to the back of the lash band. Probably can't see what I'm doing. And just as much glue as like the thickness of the band. And actually, I prefer putting on less glue than more glue. That much glue. Dual glue always, that is the best one in the clear. And then I'm going to sit that down for 2 whole minutes until that glue is super tacky. And while it's doing that, I'm going to go refill my water bottle. Okay, my glue's been on there for around 2 minutes, probably more. And I'm just going to look down in a mirror and chuck them on. See though, because the glue's been on for 2 whole minutes, they just immediately stick to your eye, but not where you can't kind of play with them, but just enough so that you've got kind of the security that they're on there, and then you can fiddle with them. So I'm just gonna go and wet my beauty sponge and then we'll move on to skin. Right, I've just thrown my hair up to get it out of my face, and please ignore my fan here. It is so cold in here and I do have the heating on, but my boiler's like still not working, and what can I do? Apart from put a jumper on, like my dad would say, but I don't want to put a jumper on. So I'm going in with my new shade of the Super Stay. This is an 05 light beige, and I'm hoping that this will suit me so much better than my other one. I love my other one and I do wear it, but I usually have to wear it like with a high-necked jumper because it is so much darker than me. But then when I like go near my face with my really pale hands, it's really obvious. So this looks already like a much better match. You know me, pile on the foundation. I'm just gonna blend that in with the sponge. I think what I might do on the day though is mix this foundation, because I think I'll wear this one if the colour's good, because realistically I've come to the end of my Cliniques and I need to buy a new one. But what was I saying? Yeah, I'll mix this with my strobe cream probably, or maybe a couple drops of my Iconic London, just so that my base is a bit more kind of dewy and glowy rather than just super flat and matte. This is a very high coverage foundation. Like I said, this is Huda Beauty foundation, just much cheaper. It's pretty much the same thing, gives the same effect, but I'm like, Huda, doesn't break me out. Well, that suits me a lot more, doesn't it? That's pretty perfect for my skin. Oh, I'm really pleased I found it and bought it. I'm keen to play with some of my new products. I know I'm kind of practicing for the event, but I think as long as my eyes are Makeup Revolution, then it's fine, and I do want to play with some new products. So I'm going to go in with my Maybelline Instant Anti-Age Eraser. This is in the Neutralizer, and then I also got sent this yesterday. This is the Milani Retouch and Erase Light Lifting Concealer. This is an 01 Fair. It's too dark though, I think. I don't think I'll be able to use this on my face. I think that's going to be way too dark actually. Yeah, I mean that's darker than my foundation, so we'll not use that one. Let's just go in with the Instant Eye Eraser. I've only used this so far for setting my eye base, so I've not really tried it on my face yet. I am so late to the party with some of these like really classic products that people love. That's really yellow, really yellow. I'm going to try and take down a little bit of that yellowness with this Freedom White Concealer, which may seem a bit extreme, but I just kind of want to not have it quite so yellow. I think it's hard to find white concealers. I think it's very hard to find white concealers, and that's a really cheap one that is really good. I feel like this concealer might just be the wrong tone for this base. It seems a bit darker. Since I'm trying new things, I'm going to try this Pierre Rene Professional Loose Rice Powder for my under eyes and see how it looks. Let's try this out. This is just like a loose translucent rice powder, so I'm hoping it doesn't change the colour or anything. It doesn't appear to be, so that's good. Pierre Rene is a company that I've never heard of until they messaged me and asked me if they could send me some things, and I got the parcel the other day, and yeah, this is I think the first thing I'm trying. Right in my nose crevice. That's where I tend to build up oils. We'll not let that happen. Get right in the inner corner. Over the rest of my face, I'm going to use my Maybelline Matte Maker. This is in 10 Classic Ivory. I picked up another one because I use these up so quickly, or I think they just have like no product in them. This doesn't really add coverage, it just sets your foundation. But I do feel like when I wear it, I'm like a kind of extra level of flawless, so I do like it a lot, and it's very cheap. It's like £3 or something. So I've gone like full coverage foundation, quite a lot of concealer, powders, so I want to kind of take that down, kind of get rid of any excess powder. So I'm going to go in with this, which I was also sent yesterday, which is the Milani Make It Dewy Setting Spray. I've got the matte version of this and I love it. I swear that's the best setting spray I've ever come across. I wore it all summer, not all summer, but my whole holiday that we were in Provence last year, and my makeup stayed on all day in the heat. A nice liberal spray of that. And that should hopefully bring a bit more dewiness back to the skin. So I'm going to bronze up my skin now. I'm going to use my Milani Baked Bronzer in 04 Glow. This isn't a Milani video, I bought this ages ago and I love it. I get so many compliments actually when I wear it, which is really funny. It's really nice. So you can see it's got like gold running through it, so it's slightly shimmery but not like enough that you've got like glitter on your face. It's nothing like that. It's just like a really nice glow. So I'm just gonna warm up my face. And it's not a super pigmented bronzer, so I tend to use it kind of all over my face almost. And then I add more depth with my contouring. That's nice. And then what I do is I usually go back in with my powder brush, just kind of around the edges, just to make sure I've got no harsh lines. I'm trying to use products that I don't use all the time, so I'm going to go in with my Hoola by Benefit to contour. This is a really nice contour colour, everyone knows that. I'm just going to start adding more definition to my face. I go back in with my bronzer brush just to diffuse it a little bit, and then hopefully you can see the difference. It just looks more defined. See, everything just looks a bit kind of warmer, more chiseled. Yeah, okay, now we're going to move on to highlight, because I do that before blush. It makes everything, to me, look more seamless if I do blush after highlight, because sometimes if I put highlight on, it just kind of looks like a stripe, but then if I do blush afterwards, then everything just looks more seamless. I think I'll use this because it's at the top of my drawer, because I got it really recently. This is the xoxo by Suzanne Jackson highlighter palette, and I'm going to use unicorn dust mixed with shooting star. I'm going to mix those two on my brush and apply them. These are, I mean, look how much that picked up. These are really blending. I'll use them dry to start off with, and I can wet them if I want like super glow. I don't think I need to wet that at all. This highlighting palette, look at that. Holy macaroni. Look at that glow. What's going on? This is on Beauty Bay, by the way. Now xoxo is sold on Beauty Bay, so you can get some of their lashes. Although last time I checked, I think the lashes sold out like immediately, which I'm not surprised. But you can get their eyeshadow palette, this, the contour kit, other things by xoxo as well. So I do have a discount code for them. I'll put it in the description box. If you do just want to order straight off their website, you can. And I do have a discount code, but it's not an affiliate link or anything, it's just a discount code. I'm glowing. Let's put some blush on to try and balance this out a little bit. And if I can find it, I'm just going to use my Milani Luminoso blush. Very famous peach blush. Gorgeous. Has a kind of hint of shimmer in it, but not much. It's pretty much our skin done. I'm going to go in with the Make It Dewy Again setting spray. Just because, again, I've just layered tons more powders on my skin and we don't want it to be too obvious. I'm just going to finish off my under eyes. I'll just do it off camera. I'm just going to run 2 or 3 colours underneath my eyes, but I do find recently I'm finding it hard doing my under eye shadow because I've got like deep kind of creases under my eyes. It's not wrinkles because I've always had them there, but just these deep creases, and sometimes blending my eyeshadow under my eyes is quite difficult because of the creases. So I'm just going to do it off camera and just take my time doing it, and then we'll come back and do lips and then we'll be done. I've just gone ahead and thrown my lip on because I filmed this huge thing doing different lipsticks and I hated how it came out. I don't really like how this came out, but I can't be bothered faffing with it anymore. So on my lips is the Maybelline Colour Sensational Lip Liner in the shade, what shade are you? 10 Nude Whisper, and then Jouer Matte Lip Cream in Buff. Not very adventurous, but there we go. So let's finish off with a spray of the Milani Make It Dewy Again. So obviously we want this makeup to last all day. So yeah, this is what has happened from this kind of chitty chatty long kind of get ready with me ish. I really do like how the eyes came out, and to be honest, this is probably how I will do my eyes for the event. I do think I am like an eye person now, so I think I might as well just go all out with my eyes and just do this, to be honest. So thank you to Ellie Cunningham for letting me copy her look and recreate it. I prefer the word recreate than copy, but yeah, do go check her out on Instagram. I'll link her in the description box, of course. Let me know what you think of this look. Do you think this is more me for the event? So yeah, I did really like how this makeup came out. It's a very me look, a spotlight eye with a little bit of glitter, but I've kind of extended it out a bit more. It's very smoky, lovely lashes, and a nude lip with perfected skin. I just have to shout this out again. This foundation is incredible, the Maybelline Superstay. If you haven't tried it and you like full coverage foundations, or you're wanting to try the Huda Beauty foundation, you're not sure if you're going to like it, try this, because this is honestly such a solid dupe. I've actually done a video comparing the two, which I'll link up here. Yeah, I really like everything so far. I'm not really noticing a dewy finish per se with this, but it's a setting spray, so it'll help my makeup stay in place, I hope. Yeah, I really do like this look. I think if this is the look I go for the event, I'll try and pick up a Makeup Revolution nude liquid lipstick, just so that I've got kind of more Makeup Revolution on my face, because I think that's a nice thing to do for their event. But yeah, blah 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 blah, shut I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please do give it a thumbs up. Please leave me a comment down below, tell me what you think of this look on moi. And yeah, I'll see you in my next video. Bye.